Hello, this is Thomas coming to you again with an update on the cooling boxes. You can see right here, 107 degrees here in Phoenix. It's 7 p.m. right now. And I'm going to give you an update on how the bees are doing and how the cooling box is doing. I opened up the bigger vent and I'll show you where it's at. When I opened it up, took it off, put it back on, it was 39.9 inside the box. But here's these bees right here. They're not bearding at all. They're pretty much in the shade. It's 107 degrees out here. They're coming and going. They're doing great. I believe the ventilation in the back is helping them a lot. They're able to fan it. They're a small swarm. They're keeping it cool enough. I'll be taking it down a couple weeks and get them another box ready. But we'll take you up, see what's going on in the cooling. Like I said, I took the box off, opened up the hole for more ventilation. It was 39.9 just before I put the box back on. It's 37.0 right now. The humidity is 25.7. So it's taking a while for it to get cool and drop down, but it is coming down. The Peltier cooler is bringing down the coolness. I'll check it in the morning and see where they're at, and I got it set to turn off at 87. These ones right here, it's blurry. Let me see if I don't get stung. I'll show you. Their humidity is 56.7, 36.0. That's where they're at. I'm gonna put a hole on the side on this box and give them more ventilation. But they're still bearding, as you can see. You zoom out. They're still bearding. There's 36.0 in there. It's cooler than them, but these ones have a lot more bees, so I think they're cooling as much as they can. Like I said, I'm first year beer keeper. I'm not real sure how these bees do. The humidity's high. I don't understand it. It's 24.0, 56.7. But you can see them. There's a little bit out there in the back. But I think they are queen right, because when I open them up, they're like 85% full. And most of them were in the back towards that ventilation. Most of the bees were clustered towards the back on the right side, which tells me that the cool air is coming through the front and going out that back corner. Cool air is coming through the front, dropping down and going towards the back. That's what I expected it to do. That's what I designed it to do. When they get high as this one, the air circulation, I don't know how far it drops all the way down and how far it goes up, but the sensors, the one for humidity is just on the top where the water humidity will rise. The coolness, the temperature sensor drops down about 8 inches down into the box for the coolness, and it just dropped. One point is 35.9, so it is lowering on this box. This one just drops another point too. It's 36.9. So it's getting cooler. This one should do a lot better once I open up a bigger ventilation on the side, because with all the bees that are in here, they're keeping it as cool as possible. I guess like I said before, They said that the bees should be at 95 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know, in Phoenix it's 107 degrees, like I said earlier. I think that's pretty hot. In this area, there's not very many beekeepers, probably because it gets way too hot and a lot of hives melt. They're sitting out in the sun, direct sunlight. I'm not sure, but there's not very many beekeepers. That's probably why I don't see very many videos about beekeepers in this area. I didn't join Facebook. I didn't join any clubs or anything. I'm just doing this thing on my own. I decided to keep bees back in February, and I caught my swarms and I built their boxes, designed them myself to do it the way I see fit. I don't know if there's a better way or if the way I'm doing it's wrong, but I guess in time I'll find out with this experiment. This box right here, the brown one on the right, that's the one I caught the swarm in at my work. Excuse me. I took them out of there and I put them in that box there, the bottom one. And they expanded fast. So this box right here, I opened it up day before yesterday, and the frames that I have in there, the wax just fell right off the frame. So I got to open it back up. That's why I got that tape right in front of it. And I got to reseal it and put the wax back on there, do what I need to do to get these ready to go. Put them in the cool and get this apiary ready for the box up there in the tree. Get this area ready. These I'll put in storage. Just hoping I don't get a wax moth problem. Like I was saying earlier, I don't want any gaping holes. I'm trying to keep them cool. It dropped down to 36.1. These are 36.9 right now. That box way on the bottom was the first bee box I built, and I found out it was wrong. The size and everything. I put top bars, and when I took them out of there and put them in that box that's right above them, I had to rubber band everything in. Just learning how this bee stuff goes. Beekeepers back east, I seen them rubber banding stuff in there. They tore out all the rubber band and they ripped it out. They pulled it out the front. There was a rubber band right there. I think a bird might have carried it away. It's not there no more. But anyways, this is an update of seeing how cool it's getting. This one is 36.1 degrees right now. This one's 36.9. I'll come out here at 3 o'clock in the morning when I get up to get ready for work. I'll give you another update and let you know how it goes. Everything seems to be operating pretty good. A chicken next door, it's not mine. Makes a lot of noise. The bee feeder over here, they're still taking the syrup. They said do not feed your bees syrup when you're going to extract honey. You cut them off of that, but I'm not going to cut them off just yet. I want them to build comb and get situated. I'll probably cut them off in about 2 months. And when this hive right here is ready to go, as soon as I move them into the next box, I'll cut off the syrup, and the boxes that I put up for honey will be the ones that I will take. The rest I'll probably separate some and feed the other bees with it and help them out so I can get some pure honey instead of sugar honey. I don't want sugar honey. I don't think anybody else does, but they're doing good. It's an update. We're going to shut this video down again tonight. This is an unorthodox beekeeper shutting down. Night.